I'm so excited for you to learn the chorus to Wicked's Defying Gravity. It's really simple. It's based on this set of notes, a major chord. So a C major triad, C, E, and G, with a C on the top. Those are all the notes for like the entire thing. Try this. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't hold me down. So we have these four notes. Almost all of the chorus is on those notes, except for every once in a while, like I'll try goes up to the D, and then we have gravity twice, where we go to the D. So every once in a while we deviate to a D, but otherwise it's just C, E, G, and C, those notes in kind of just like the circular pattern, okay? It's really simple. Again, now this time I'm just gonna play those notes, and I'm gonna just kind of help you to see that it's all within the chord. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't hold me down. It's all based on C, E, G, and C. It like doodles around this framework, just like the verse did in a couple of places. We have just, if you know this chord, then you kind of know the whole thing. All right? All right, so this is just what we do with the melody. So I'll show you this. And then if you want to add on to that, I'll do another video where I'll teach you a couple of notes you can play with your left hand if you are advanced enough to put two hands together for the chorus, which will make it sound a lot bigger. You can do some big things with pedal and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me show you. So we're starting in the middle of the C major chord. We're starting on the G, and then we're leaping up above it and landing on the high C, okay? It's time to try. Yeah. It's time to try is G, G, D, C. All right? We'll play it all with the right hand so that you have your left hand available for some other stuff later. So I would start for that. I would do pointer finger first on G, 2, 2, and then pinky on D, and then ring finger on C. So 2, 2, 5, 4. That's the finger numbers. Okay. So that's the first part. It's time to try. Can you try it with me? G, G, D, C. Okay. And then the next part, it's just that C major chord again. So I would do that with these three fingers. Do the middle, then the top, then the bottom. So middle, top, bottom. We're going to do E, G, C. Go back up to the E. Okay. So we do middle, top, bottom, middle, middle, top, bottom, middle, E, G, C, E, defying gravity. Now here's where we get the note that's not part of the chord. It's called a non-chord tone. We want to go to D twice, okay? So the chord part is E, G, C, E, and then we do two Ds. Okay? One more time, just that chord part, starting on the E, E, G, C, E, and then two Ds. Okay? So from the top we have G, G, D, C, E, G, C, E, D, D. All right? You do that all with your right hand. All right, the middle part where you're down in the chord, do any number of fingerings for that, whatever is comfortable for you, but I would start in the middle of the chord with either your pointer finger or your middle finger with that E, so that you can go both up and down. Probably easiest to start with your middle finger, but you could also do it with two. Okay. All right, so starting from the beginning of that section, we have G, G, D, Okay. Now, when we do it again, it's almost exactly the same pattern, almost exactly the same notes. But kind of like we had in the verse, we're going to do a high note instead of a low note when we get to the C. Okay, so it changes the way the melody sounds completely, but the only note that's different in these two iterations of it is just the C. The C is a high C on the second time we sing it. Okay, so we start out the exact same. G, G, D, C, and then we do E, G. Now, instead of going down to the middle C, we go up, defying, and then we go to E, D, G, okay? So it sounds completely different, but the only thing that's different between the first time and the second time is that the C, it's the same note, but it's higher, and it changes the whole shape of the melody. And it sounds really cool. Okay, so one more time that goes like this. All right, okay, so that is the first lesson on the chorus. Now, we're gonna learn this next. Start all over again with the chords, the opening chords, and you get to do another verse. It's really, really easy. So I will teach that last little bit and some left hand jazzy stuff. You can do some tremolo left hand accompaniment stuff in the next lesson, okay? All right. Happy practicing!